YouTube, what is up? It is the anonymous Sneakerhead, the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game. Back with another video for you guys today, man. And in today's video, man, you read the title, you saw the thumbnail, you know what it is. I am super, super excited about what I have in this box right here. But before we do that, man, if you are new here, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. Join the anonymous Sneakerhead family. Join the channel. The goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. The end of the year is getting closer. We are also getting closer to our goal. At the time of me recording this video, man, we were at 849 subscribers. All I need is just one of y'all, man, for this video. That's my goal. This video, just one person go ahead and hit that red button. Join the anonymous Sneakerhead family, and I'll be happy. Also, make sure if you want to support the channel that you go ahead, smash that like button, man. Really, really easy way to support the channel. Helps with the YouTube algorithms, helps bring the videos to more people. And then, last but not least, make sure that you go ahead and follow my Instagram at anonymous Sneakerhead, man. You get a lot of information up there first. You would have seen these sneakers up there already. Polls, questions, all of that stuff. But that's enough of that. Without further ado, let's get into it, man. So y'all know what is in this box. But let's just get a look at the box real quick, man. We have the OG style box all the way around. And it's actually pretty cool because on the back right here, on the back of the box, I don't know how well you can see that, you get the regular degular size, or I should say the old school size tag. And then on the front here, we have the regular degular size tag that we are used to. And the official tag reads, now, don't get it twisted, this is an Air Max 3. And the colorways are white, black, and gray. And we know these are now called the Radiant Reds. Let me see, is this particle gray? It just says white, black, cool gray. So that's interesting that says cool gray. And I know the orange one said particle gray on it. So that's interesting that it does give it a different color gray. But without further ado, let's open up this box. Now, I have obviously seen these already. I went and picked them up at Champs today. And I'll tell you about that experience in a little bit. Pull the paper back. And here it is. Bang! There it goes, man. The Nike Air Max 3, not Air Max 90. This is an Air Max 3 Infrared, right? Air Max 90 or Air Max 3. And I'll get into why they're calling it that in a little bit, man. But yo, super, super excited to have these in hand. Yo, these are beautiful. Like, yo, y'all don't understand. Like, to me, this might be the sneaker of the year right now. The best sneaker to release in 2020, especially outside of Jordan brand, man. I am super, super happy to have these in hand. I was actually really worried I wasn't going to be able to get them. Let me get the other shoe out right now. And then I'll go into some other things that are in the box. But here is the right shoe. It does come with the tag. We'll get into that in a little bit. But I was super worried that I wasn't going to be able to get them, man. So usually on Mondays when I work, I go into work at 5 a.m. and I'm able to start heading home at around 9 o'clock. And it takes, you know what I'm saying, it takes me an hour and 20 minutes, right? And the malls here open at 11. So I would be able to go ahead, you know what I'm saying, usually just go to the mall and pick them up. But first of all weekend, I'm calling all the malls around me. No stores have them. There's one Champs that had them around me, but it's not the regular mall that I usually go to. It's about 30 minutes away, maybe 40 minutes away. So I was like, all right, man, that's one place that has them, but I've got to be at work because I had to be at work longer today. So I'm like, damn, what I'm going to do? I'm texting people, calling people, yo, could you pick those up for me? Nah, they're like, I'm going to be at work. Not going to be able to get them. I'm like, damn, what am I going to do? I don't want to put all of my eggs into the sneakers basket. You guys can tell how much I care about a shoe if I put all of my eggs into the sneakers basket. If it's a shoe that I really, really care about, then I'm going to try to get it before sneakers just because sneakers is not reliable. But anyways, I ended up finding a mall that's closer to where I work. Now I work in a different state than I live in, so it's closer to where I work. Mall I've never been to before. The one mall, there's another mall around where I work, but those Champs didn't have them, so this one was a little further. And I was able, you know what I'm saying, instead of getting in there at 5:30, I got in at around 4:45 this morning. Went in, banged out some work that I needed to get done. You know what I'm saying, handle my business, was able to get out just in the nick of time to make it to Champs at like 10:45. Store opens at 11. There was already 5 people in line in front of me. I was the 6th person in line. Ended up being a total line of 18 people. Now, what is interesting about this shoe right here, I knew it was going to be not the easiest shoe to get, at least not today. I do think, and I'll tell you why later, I do think they're going to make more pairs, but it was extremely limited at the store I was at. Now, I knew it wasn't at every single store. People had to find and call around and see where they were going to be, which is what I did. But when I did get there and the store opened up, there was a guy, so I'm a size 12, so I was able to get my size 12. But there was a guy in front of me who wanted a size 11 in line, and a guy behind me that wanted a size 11. While we're waiting in line, the dude at Champs comes out and says, yo, we don't have any 11s. We don't have any size 11s in the Infrared Air Max 3s. And I was like, wow, I didn't say it, but I'm like, wow, that's crazy that it's that limited, that they literally don't have a full size run. And the guy was like, all right, well, what do you have? And he goes, well, I have an 11. I think he goes, I had an 11 and a half. I think they had one 11 and a half or two 11 and a halves. They had a 10 and a half, and then they had one 10, and they had one 13. So they had one size 10, they had one 10 and a half, no 11s. I think they had two 11 and a halves, maybe one. They had one 12 and one 13. I was able to get the only 12 from the store, man. Thank God. It's crazy, man. So yeah, there definitely were people in line. I wasn't sure what the hype on them was going to be, but there's definitely people in line. I'm happy I was able to go out there and handle my business and get the shoe that I had to. It was the only store in the mall that had them. There was a Foot Action right next door, Foot Locker across the hall, Finish Line down the hall. None of them had them, but yo, super, super grateful, super excited to get these. Now, let's get into some more details. So I have the right shoe right here, and as you can see, just like the OG Air Max 3 to release in 1990, or Air Max 90 obviously to release in 1990, we get the orange tag right here. So we get the orange Nike Air tag, which is a really dope touch to get it here as well. On all of the sneakers we've been getting this year, all of the Air Max 90s we've been getting this year with this same OG color blocking, we've been getting hang tags that match the color of the shoe, except for the Air Max 3. So we did get the eggplant and the laser blue Air Max 3s that also had the orange tag because those were OG colorways. So I'm going to sit one of these over to the side right now. And then we also get in the shoe like we've gotten, or in the box like we've gotten with every other Air Max 90 in this blocking this year, the pads, the cushions for your arch supports, which is really cool. And then I think the coolest thing that we get in here, where'd it go? What the hell? Oh, there it is. I think the coolest thing that we get in the box is this card right here, making it a full throwback, a full throwback to the Air Max 3 when it released in 1990. We get the card advertising the shoe with people running. It says on it, Nike International Collection, Spring 1990. So this was Nike's 1990 apparel line. Then on the back, what do we have here? Nike Incorporated Customer Service or Consumer Service. On the inside, we get a little flyer, which is dope. I'm definitely going to save this, man. Really, really dope. Now let's get into a more in-depth review of the shoe, yo. So I already did, you know what I'm saying? You see the tag right here. I've already seen these. Now, one thing that's interesting, I'm going to pull this out right here. Let me pull out the other shoe so we can see it. Maybe it's the color of the shoe. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me know what you guys think. But I think the airbag on the Air Max 3, people are asking what's the difference between the Air Max 3 and the Air Max 90 that they're making this year. I think these are made extremely similar to the OGs that came out in 1990, but I think these are made even closer. If you look at the airbags, I think the airbag on this one is bigger than the Air Max on the Air Max 90. Also, the treading on it is not 100% equal. So these are both size 12s, right? If I line up the treading, let me line it up perfect. All right, the treading at the bottom is lined up. As we move up, keeping everything lined up, matches. And then we get to the toe, and you can see right here, the shape of the toes are different right here. So this is probably more what it looked like in 1990. You have the same 1990 look here. Let me take out this paper just to give us a better look of the shape. We got regular tissue paper in there. A better look at the shape of the shoe. we are more slanted here on the Air Max 3 than we are on the Air Max 90. Granted, I've worn these, but you can see that little hump, that little bump right there by the toe that comes on these. And then this one is a lot smoother, a lot cleaner on the Air Max 3. Not a big deal, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to wear both of these a lot. I'm hoping that I could find that they restock at some point and I can get my hands on another pair of these, because I would like to have a pair to keep DS, because these are a piece of history. Also, moving on the shoe, we do get some regular white laces, which once again, since this is an OG colorway and OG release, I'm going to keep these laces in here, which is something that if you guys have been around the channel, you know I don't do often with my Air Max 90s. Let me check. What shoe is it? It's both of them. It should be. So right here, you guys could see on the inside of the shoe, the ankle right here, we get a stamp with our size, versus on the Air Max 90, we just get your regular degular, which is supposed to get usual size tag on the back here. We have the throwback 1990 style tag right here. You can see it. Men's size 12, no UK size, EU size 46, and CM size 30, man. Absolutely dope. Now, one more thing that I'm going to check, because they've been doing it with all the Air Max 90s this year and the Air Max 3s. This is probably the one place that it varies from the original, and that is on the insole. Now, I'm not sure. Someone who has a pair of Air Max 90s from the 1990s, let me know if they did put the Air Max 1 / I believe the Air Max 2 as well, because the Air Max 2 look very similar to the Air Max 1. Is a mix between the Air Max 1 and the 90 almost, but they have the outsole of the Air Max 1 on the inside of the Air Max 90 as well. They've done that on every single Air Max 90 to come out this year. And interestingly, they do have just your real actual size tag that we're used to getting now in 2020 with your QR code on it, but they keep that folded under there, which I think is a pretty cool touch. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep that folded underneath just to give everybody that true OG experience, not ruin the experience by having that show. So I think that's really good attention to detail by Nike right there, because they didn't do that on any of these. But yeah, YouTube, that is it for this video, man. Just one last quick look around the complete original build of what we now call the Air Max 90 on the Air Max 3. Also, one more thing that I want to mention too, since this is the exact rebuild of the original pretty much, we also have, so we have the air unit on the heel obviously, but these will be more comfortable allegedly, because there is also an airbag in the forefoot like there was in the original. On more Air Max 90s, like predating 2020, so 2019 and down, we started to lose that forefoot airbag. The polyurethane felt a lot stiffer. These were super comfortable. I'm not gonna cut them open, but I think these might have the airbag in the forefoot. Let me know if you know, but I know for sure it has been confirmed that these do have the airbag in the forefoot. I know this video is running super long, yo. Super excited to have these, man. Like I said, one of my favorite sneaker releases of the year. Maybe the best sneaker release of the year so far, man. So I'm not going to do an offer right now. I just don't want the video to go too long. But that is it for this video, you guys. I am the Anonymous Sneakerhead, man. If you are new here, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join the Anonymous Sneakerhead family. Join the Anonymous Sneakerhead channel. The goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We are currently at 849 at the time of me recording this video, man. Let's get to 850 tonight. One more person just joined the channel. Also, if you want to help us out, make sure that you go ahead and smash that like button, man. It really does a lot for the algorithms, helps bring new people to the channel, helps show more people the Anonymous Sneakerhead experience, if you will, which could potentially lead them to joining us and hitting our goal of 1,000 by the end of the year. And then last but not least, make sure that you go ahead and follow my Instagram at Anonymous Sneakerhead. You get a lot of information up there first. But that is it for this video, you guys. I am the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game. And as always, it's all about the sneakers.